will comply. Pleasure mixed and battle scarred. Freedom's mine, not handed hard. Thinking class will recompile. Rising raw in cyber style. Burn or die, resistance code. Burn the banks, explode the node. We put our sheep, we redefine. In crypto dark, we see the sign. Co-accepted. Chaos initialized. Crypto anarchy! Neon lights and broken screens. AI rules the new machine. Miners dig, but they don't eat. Fiat's dead, we're on the street. Cash is burning, banks are dust. No more trust, no more us. Robots took the 9 to 5. Now we fight just to survive. Burn it down, no control. We're the ghosts of the protocol. You break the chains, take it back. Crypto punks don't fade to black. Crypto market. Billionaires just pull the strings, hoarding coins like cyber kings. We were promised something more, but we're just numbers in a war. Cash is burning, banks are dust. No more trust, no more us. Robots took the 9 to 5. Now we fight just to survive. Burn it down, no control. We're the ghosts of the protocol. You break the chains, take it back. Crypto punks.
What's the second thought? There is no second pass.
Good evening, Crypto Chaos. Good evening, good evening. Yes, yes. The pain finally happens. How's it going? Easy in the house. It's official. The Happy Hippo Pump Dump. The Happy Hippo Dump is hippoing. Yes, they are. They are going. Let's go. Send off the hippos. Release the hippos. Yes, we did have a pullback today of quite a big one too. Bitcoin fell down to 63,600. About 2% today. Oh no, 2%. Oh no. Stupid. Cry me a river. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Yes, it is here. We are here. Good evening, G-Dog. Good evening. Good evening. Another glorious day. Seeing a pullback, a great one, of course, to be buying the dip. I got a little bit of wine to celebrate the chaos this evening. Red wine too, beautiful red wine on a beautiful red day. How's it going, guys? Again, we've been calling for this by the end of the month. Just a little early though, a little early. Yeah, it'll be at a few days early. We do have another full moon though on the horizon. In about 2 more days, I believe we're gonna have the buck moon. So yeah, keep that up. I might have to throw the buck moon on the chart. Tonight. All right, guys, let's see what else we got to get into this evening. How's it going? All the Chaos crew. Don't forget, tonight is also the Patreon Live. We are having another one, Patreon Live, as we do every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, keeping everyone, of course, up to date throughout the week. No matter where you are, yeah, I'm making sure I have that going for you guys tonight. The war continues, and with crypto, war never changes. It's the same shit, different day. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And if you guys didn't see the morning open, you missed out on a little bit of winning the entire weekend. Winning. So much winning, guys. So much. I'm tired of winning. I'm tired of it.
You may even get tired of winning.
I am. I'm fucking tired of it. Stop winning, damn it.
Can't take it anymore.
Oh, man. But, yeah, at least we see a little bit of doom after the winning. What am I referring to? Of course, if you guys are new, I'm referring to, of course, my Patreon. I mean, my my predictions I do every single night here on the channel. This is over the weekend is no exception. I do the entire length of the weekend for you guys all to see. And yeah, we call for baseline bear. That's in between basically, yeah, this line here and that line there. And we're actually landed pretty much on top of that after the morning open. No surprise there. Are you surprised? I'm not. America, of course, is asshole. But there's a lot we got to get into. After the market ended today, a lot of stocks pulled back, and there emerged a new winner. And I'm very sad to announce that, of course, tonight. It's in my headline or in my thumbnail. You guys already seen it. I'll get into it in the news. But yeah, as of right now, the Bulls are attempting to win. Yeah, we got the helicopters in there. Yeah, we got the little pea shooters in there, the tanks. All right. I had a little too much fun with that already. All right, let's get into yeah, today's price action on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the overall weather tonight. I called for cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms. I wasn't really sure if we were actually going to see the thunderstorms today, but we did anyway. It's just going to be cloudy, man. It's going to be cloudy. No, again. Can't be just cloudy. It's got to be thunderstorms. As of right now, the short term, very indecisive moves here from the Bulls and the Bears. It looks like we're kind of in a dead split right now. No one knows what the hell to do. We're sitting at support right now at about 63,600. They're attempting to keep 600. More than likely, it's going to be retested, and we're going back down to where? 300. Usually, of course, the 3, the 6s, and the 8s, all to be respected in 2026. And if you're looking at here on the 12-hour, let's zoom on in. As the overall volume is picked up a little bit since this morning. This morning was lackluster. It was like $4.5 billion. Now we're sitting about at least 5.6 to $6.2 billion. The Bulls and the Bears still kind of flatlined there. Nothing really new to see there. And if we're looking here at the 12-hour, that's what I'm talking about, that indecisiveness. They're really not sure which direction they want to, of course, the pendulum to swing. I would say, as of right now, there's still a little bit more bullishness in Bitcoin's favor. There's a lot more support, of course, here. We get into the weekly or the monthly. You can see that, of course, represented on the monthly. Not so much on the weekly. After we lose about 63K, we do not have too much to stand on. You can see that here pretty much respected in the monthly as well. About 62 and below is kind of where most of the support is anyway. We're going to have to send it down to about 61.8. It's probably about 61.3. $61,300 on the low for Bitcoin coming here in a minute if we have a really bad FOMC meeting. Very hawkish tone from Warsh could send Bitcoin down to 61,000 tomorrow? No, 2 more days. We got Wednesday. 2 more days until Wednesday. But all in all, yeah, we're still looking about the same as we did this morning for the most part. We're still testing some of those lows right now. We wicked pretty much at the same spot we were at last time. We'll see if it holds. My bet's still on a lot more lower into, towards the end of the month, as it's been, of course, the idea here on my channel. All right, but we really got to lose 62, 61K for the max pain, to really start the show for Bitcoin and, of course, crypto assets. All crypto assets right now really starting to lose it. They're really starting to lose it. You can see here on my chart, any notable downturns? Well, it's already rolled into the foreign market open, so nothing too crazy showing up just yet. As we are getting into, you know, a 1/10% here for the most part, starting the foreign market open. Really good time for the foreign market to actually step up and buy some of this dip. To be honest, it's a really good day for a yin-yang reversal is what I like to call them. Yin-yang, yeah, reversal. That's my own pattern, of course, I came up with on my channel. And the yin-yang reversal usually is something like this. We, of course, do the opposite, and it's a yin and yang pattern, right? Yeah, that's, yeah. basically one side of the world dumps it, the other side of the world picks it up and buys it. It's not that complicated. More than likely what we're going to see tonight. That's what I've been doing all day. Some of my favorite assets have dropped a decent amount. A notable one I would mention is 6-7. I caught 6-7 again on SWE. Yes, I did. I've been buying this, of course, every time we hit 6-7. Yeah, 6-7. Let's go. On SWE. I'll toast to that. I'll toast to that. Ah, yes. Delectable red wine on, of course, a great, glorious red day for our space. All right, how you guys feeling in the chat? How you guys feeling in the chat? Happy Misfit Monday. Yes, Milk Money. Happy, of course, Misfit Monday to all of our Chaos crew out there. It's Chaos time. Yes, sir. Subwoofer, it's Chaos time. Super Danny in the house. How's it going, everyone? Hello, everyone. Subwoofer, burn it all down, 100%. You know it, Milk Money. Happy Monday, my friend. All right. So yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a good day. All right. If you're buying, not so much if you're not. Let's continue on. Looking at the U.S. national debt, currently sitting at $39,631 billion. Can't stop, won't stop printing that money. Yeah, we're gonna do it forever. All right. Fed decision in July right now is the #1 traded thing. Thank God, finally we're pushing some of that sports ball to the side, and we're getting back down to brass tacks and, of course, financial sector betting. I miss it. Back in the day, poly market was nothing but crypto betting and political betting. Now it's just a cesspool of sports. It is what it is. All right. So yeah, Fed decision in July right now, looking at 73%, no change. But look at this, guys, 25 basis points, almost 30%. We're going in the wrong direction for, of course, the fabled Trump rate cuts. I'm so happy today. It's such a red day, guys. Of course, my favorite color is red. Clarity Act signed into law in 2026. 38% chance of that happening. Still a little less of a coin flip. I really want to flip a coin on this again. Hopefully again here soon. Fear and Greed Index for the stock market ended today at 40. This is actually not too bad. A little bit lower, about 3 points lower than we saw last week, and a little higher than the low we saw just a couple weeks ago at about 37, right, on the stock market. Getting closer to that extreme fear just a few weeks ago on, yeah, traditional markets. Looking at crypto, of course, as well. We started the stream at 30. That's not too bad in fear. Let's see if we can hold that, as Bitcoin has slipped a little bit more since I opened the live stream. We're now sitting at 29. Ooh, only a point. 1 point? Really? Only gonna do that? It's weird, man. I swear this is not keeping up to my expectations, because it looks like there's a lot more fear than that right now, but I guess not. All right, let's take a look at this, see what else is going on here in the US dollar. Of course, 101.5 hits 101.5 again, and it continues to hold. This is what I was talking about, guys, this morning. I said this looking like it's going to form a cup and handle and looks pretty bullish of the dollar. I don't like that on the Dixie. Of course, that's bad for all risk-on assets. Good, of course, if you're waiting for a pullback. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on here on Bubbles, as everything is in red today. A glorious red day as I'm sipping red wine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Very bold, very bold. What else we have here? I can't stop. Beat! Wow. Taketh and giveth away. Beat now down 27%, as it just ripped about 30%. In about a week. Now losing pretty much all of its gains for the week. Sitting down 7.7% on Beat. It's beating it, not the right direction. Everything is in red, guys. Everything's in red today. That's, of course, the most oversold. Sheep is now down about 10%. Had a decent little run there for a little while. Even Swee's down about 6%. I would say an average right now is looking pretty gnarly. 3.3%. This is pretty big, significant pullback for a single day we've had for a long time in the overall market of crypto. Let's take a look at the top 100 here on the weekly. 16% is the most oversold is Picoin. No one needs it. That's why, because it shouldn't exist. Okay, put that piece of dumpster fire over there. We're looking for at least 15% off or more, and it's not Picoin. We still only have Near. Wow. Only Near protocol. And that's a decent one to be catching on pullback. Arbitrum is close enough. I'm going to call it 15% there, 14.9. That's basically 15%. So you get two assets to choose from here. WorldCoin would be, of course, the third closest, 14.5% off WorldCoin. I don't like any of these coins. Near's not bad though. I used to hold it back Near. Don't think it's a bad project. I don't know if it's what's going on with the project here recently, but it is looking like it wants to at least attempt to stay on that trend line there. If you guys are a holder of Near, it's still holding on a little bit for dear life on that year-long trend there for Near. All right, what else we have here on the monthly? Pi coins oversold 40%, and that is the only asset that is oversold 30% on the month. Not anything else. There is not enough blood. Even after a significant pullback today on most assets here in the top 100, we still don't see oversold on the monthly. I'm ignoring Pi coin because that thing does not exist. To me, it's dead to me. It's dead to me. All right, and you guys, of course, in the Chaos Crew know why. All right. Let's take a look here. The daily on the top 200. Look and see if there's any top movers here. KAG is up 36%. KAG just entering the top 100 as of today. You guys know what that means. The top 200. Let's take a look and see what's going on with KAG. What is that coin here? CAG. Coin market cap. So we always do a little quick checkup on new coins that enter, of course, our radar. KAG. CAG. Kinesis Silver. Okay, Kinesis Silver. Market cap is $214 million. Max supply is about 100 billion tokens, and it's infinite. Oof, max supply is infinite. Total supply says 100 billion, and there's only 3 million. 3 million coins self-reported. Holy crap! There can be a plethora of coins headed your way. Hasn't affected market cap yet because the coins. Yeah, it's still actually not that new. Not that new at all. They just haven't chosen to dump on their investors yet. Looks like it's been around since 2023. What is CAG? Kinesis Silver, a silver-backed digital currency launched by Kinesis. Kinesis, I don't know how to pronounce that dumb name. Global trading and digital asset utility platform. Kinesis Silver token is backed by 1 ounce of silver, investment-grade silver bullion, securely stored in Kinesis's fully insured, audited vaults against tokenized silver, basically. Trust me, bro, the silver's there. Settled on the Ethereum blockchain. That's all you really need to know about it. But real-world assets being tokenized, of course, are doing pretty well right now. So that's what we have there for KAG. Honestly, could use a better, I don't know. Maybe like KISLV or something. KSLV, KSL, I don't know, something. Anyway, enough of that side. Zama still producing another good day. Almost up at 10% on Zama. Seeing a pullback today. I think it was like 59. Yeah, that's it. That's all it gave to us, guys. It's 5.9 on Zama. We already talked about Geo this morning. Kato is now up about 7.5%. Those are the top movers on the day. DXE is still bleeding out, now down 92.8% on the week. My God, stop the pain for DXE, or buy it, or buy the blood for that project. All right, looking at the weekly here, we're looking for at least 15% or more. There's a few. We got DEXE, we got Undead Games continuing to bleed out here. I'm not sure how this thing is still. It's a zombie coin for sure. Anyway, Stacks is still down 15% or more. We got a Kosh, Buildon, Velvet. There's definitely a few here on the weekly. This is kind of where your Goldilocks zone is right now, in my opinion, for oversold assets. Looking at the monthly here for the top 200 as well, and there's really still not too many here. It's about the same ones: Velvet, DXE, Akash, Bonk, almost there. Midnight still, of course, bleeding out. My God, the market cap's only 300 million now for Midnight. Rank is only 104, so it's gonna pretty much lose top 100 here in a minute. Looks like it has been struggling with that all day. All right, and Jido's 30% off here, just barely fitting in that oversold category. I love to talk about Jito. And that's about it. We're looking for, of course, 30% or more here on the month. So yeah, be looking at the top 200 if you want a little bit more boom for your buck. But as of right now, it's not really oversold enough in my opinion. I'm buying the dips. I'm DCing slowly in, but I'm nowhere near, of course, throwing down on some of these big coins just yet. Again, not financial advice, just my 2 sats, guys.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yes, sir, as Bitcoin dominance still hangs out roughly around 60%, of course. Yeah, it's there forever, guys. It's 60%.
This entire idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid, right?
Yeah, it's still there. All right, moving on. Remember the days when we were like 58, 57? We're just kind of teasing with the altcoin season. Those days are nowhere near. But Ethereum's been doing okay, though. Ethereum's been hanging out there. It just lost another 100 today, though. It could be doing a little better. Let's take a look at the overall market cap here on crypto. See what's going on. $2.19 trillion as we just lost about, I think it was only like $50 billion, right? I think it was only like $50 billion in the last 24 hours. We had a high of about $2.24 trillion in our space. There it is, $2.24 trillion. And we did lose about $50 billion today alone from that. Yeah, Bitcoin's still holding on here, 63,700 at current time. Ethereum sitting at about 200. And the Bitcoin's actually #1 top trending right now, too. Wow. Ethereum is actually, it's just the big boys today. Look at this, guys. The total lineup of total trending coins right now is a Bitcoin, Ethereum, OpenAI, XRP, Solana. A lot of the big boys here. Robinhood, Pump That Fun. Yeah, it doesn't seem like any other coins are getting the spotlight today. Let's take a look and see what the biggest movers are over here. To the downside, I'm excited to see what's the biggest on the downside. Zcash down to almost 12% in the top 20. That is the biggest mover to the downside in the top 20 today. All right, looking at, Bitcoin treasuries. We usually do this every Monday. I've been kind of slacking here because the website's been kind of shit lately. But I did get it to work today. Looks like we're just taking a look at some of the additions to, of course, iShares Bitcoin Trust. Still sitting over 800,000 coins. So, of course, that of BlackRock. Assets under management, 811,000 Bitcoin. Strategy, of course, sitting still right around that 843,000. The two, of course, still rivaling each other in their stack. Fidelity looking at 185,000 coins. Gray still sitting at about 150 still. And I was curious to see where we are, if I can even get to there. Oh, almost zoomed right on into it. With Morgan Stanley's Bitcoin ETF looking at about 2,620. I think the last time we looked at this was like 1,500, so it's been accumulating a little bit there, but not like crazy mass adoption for these asset managers just quite yet. It's coming, though. It's coming, as they are still clamoring for clarity. Let's move on into the Bitcoin Rainbow chart, as we are still sitting in uncharted territory, literally uncharted territory, as Bitcoin still remains basically in a fire sale. If you go back to the original Bitcoin chart, it's still, Bitcoin is dead territory. It's dead, sir. It is dead. Still remaining there. Apple ends today as the world's most valuable company, passing Nvidia, and I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
No, sir. I'm done. I'm out. That's one of my favorite memes from, Futurama, the great, of course, Futurama. They're still making new episodes, too. I'm happy to say that, but I'm not happy to say this today. Apple ends today as the most valuable company, passing Nvidia. Yes, sir, it is. I checked it. It's disgusting. I just can't believe it. You charge your customers 20% more, and all of a sudden, you're the king of the crop. The king of the castle, yeah. The cream of the crop. I guess we'll get into it. Apple passed Nvidia on Monday for the title of the world's most valuable company, with the iPhone maker topping the AI chip firms at the market close at the first time since April of 2025. Nvidia had held the top spot in the most valuable company since June 2025, when it took the crown from Microsoft. The AI chip maker briefly held a $5 trillion capitalization in October of last year. We are there today. Shares of Nvidia fell 5% on Monday, giving the chip maker a valuation of $4.7 trillion. As the AI chip stocks in general declined as investors fret about large costs related to the AI build-out. Some of the mentions we had from Jensen Huang this morning, too, were pretty extreme when it comes to, if you actually think about it, we're nowhere near chip making capacity for what is to come and what is required for these data centers and, of course, the larger AI rollout. And I think that's probably what spooked investors today. All right. Let's see what else we have. Let's get into some more crypto news. Guys, if you haven't already, please don't forget, we do have a Patreon live today if you want to, of course, come over and hang out. At some point, I want to do I talked to you guys about this in the past. I want to do like a Friday or maybe a Saturday, meet and greet with you guys, and then like throw the the entire chat on the live, so you guys of course can participate and get your your word out, and get you guys a little bit of a platform too for, of course, some of the more not so shy members. All right, I'm thinking maybe Saturday, but probably when I get to Thailand, guys. So I'm still on my, of course, journey to get to South Asia. Here's what's happening in crypto today. Need to know what happens in crypto today? Well, of course, Cointelegraph is going to be here to help us out. I do like going into these because they usually give us a quick little synopsis, and before I get into some of the nitty-gritty articles that have, of course, happened today. Circle acquires IBM's blockchain parent portfolio. Circle acquiring IBM's blockchain parent patent portfolio, adding nearly 1,000 issued patents in a move that significantly expands the USDC's issuer's intellectual property holdings. The acquisition includes more than 680 patent families and nearly 1,000 patents. Although the companies did not disclose the financial terms, Circle did say that the deal will make it the largest holder of blockchain patents in the United States, strengthening its position that builds of infrastructure for internet-native financial system, and giving them definitely a good, I guess, a good spring to jump off of in order to catch up to play catch up with Tether. Coinbase touts CEO touts agentic finance as Base tops 100 million AI payments. We covered that this morning in the news. I had a little clip here, but if you weren't here for it, Coinbase Brian Armstrong is pushing back against calls for the crypto to pivot to artificial intelligence, arguing that AI agents will instead stroke demand for crypto-based financial services. Armstrong took to X on Sunday to tout agentic finance AI-Fi, AI-Fi, oh jeez, highlighting that Coinbase's base network USDC and X402 as the infrastructure for autonomous machine-to-machine payments. AI being a megatrend takes nothing away from crypto, Armstrong wrote, because AI agents will need programmable money rather than traditional banking rails. If anything, it makes crypto more important, he added, of course, in that favor of that narrative. Storg files for bankruptcy, explores equity path for token holders. Just another company filing for another Chapter 11 bankruptcy here in crypto. Again, this is like almost one here every day since last Friday. All right, again, we talked about the big one that's going to be BitMEX is going to be filing, and they're going to be shutting down in September. CZ issues new warning as exchange shutdowns fuel custody debate. As it's just, of course, related to the last article I read. The debate over of course, centralized exchanges versus self-custodial wallets has resurfaced after X user MASTR published a database listing dozens of centralized cryptocurrency exchanges that have shut down over the past decade. The list includes exchanges that ceased operations following bankruptcies, hacks, seizures, disappearances, or planned closures. Among the latest entries is, of course, BitMEX, which I just mentioned, which is scheduled to close in September 23rd, 2026. Bitmark on January 31st of 2027, and Ascend EX, which ended operations on July 1st. Just of this year. The centralized exchanges versus self-custodial wallets return to focus. Again, guys, make sure you have your exchange. Get them off your exchanges. Get the coins you own, of course, in large quantities off exchanges. And in a diversified portfolio, you should probably only have about 10% of your entire portfolio on these exchanges. Guys, don't risk, of course, any more than you're willing to lose. MASTR stated that decentralized exchanges operate by holding customers' private keys after deposits are made. The post added that the exchanges manage internal account balances and determine when withdrawals are processed. And also, don't forget the MiCA risk as well, as a lot of these, of course, exchanges are not MiCA compliant still. Overseas in Europe, a lot of those are still at risk for shutdowns and closures coming up here in the next few months. All right, moving on. August token unlock sets test SWI holders. Again, another reason why we did hit that 6-7 today. We do have a August, of course, a little bit of a buy the rumor, sell the news, sell off for August. Unlock for SWI. Token unlocks and long-term SWI crypto downtrend loom upon the bulls. The SWI recovery was put under pressure as a SWI unlock, token unlock of 13,772 tokens worth $9.76 million will be unlocked on August 1st. Over the past 30 days, 22.7 million tokens have already been released in 4 events. Unlocks signal supply pressure and potential short-term selling as the tokens become available to early contributors. Moreover, 40.6% of the vesting schedule is complete, which means that there will be more unlocks in the future for, of course, Sweet. All right. Bitmine keeps buying Ethereum as Ethereum outperforms Bitcoin. So again, Michael Saylor today announced he was going to be, of course, adding more cash to his positions, now being able to pay out the dividends for his company's products for at least 2.1 years. Bitmine, of course, is doing the opposite. They're purchasing more Ethereum, as they are still behind the treasury game anyway. Bitmine Immersion Technologies as Monday holds 5.79 million Ethereum, or about 4.8 million percent of the crypto's currency's total supply. Again, their target is 5% minimum. After purchasing nearly 10,000 ETH over the past week, Bitmine disclosed about 4.9 million Ethereum, roughly about 85% of its holdings, and staked through valid data operations. The company projected annualized staking rewards of about $299 million once all of its Ethereum is deployed across its staking infrastructure and partner validators. I wonder if they're going to stop at 5% or they're just going to keep going and double down for 10%, especially if the prices are remaining this low in the near future. Could be my bet is they're going to double down on it, just like Saylor did, and just like a lot of investors are right now with their portfolios. Trump makes strong statements ahead of Wednesday's interest rate decision. We should have the lowest interest rates in the world. And he said that at a interview on Air Force One today. The reporters caught him. And I saw the little video clip earlier today when I was out and running around getting some chores done. U.S. President Donald Trump reiterated for his call for the Federal Reserve to cut interest rates, saying the U.S. should have the lowest interest rates in the world, accusing members of the Fed's board of governors acting politically. Trump said that Kevin Warsh has also worked with other board members in decision-making processes. Trump's remarks come at a time where debates over monetary policy have intensified on the head of the Federal Reserve's interest rate decision, of course, this week on Wednesday. On the other hand, Goldman Sachs reported the increased volatility in the oil market has shifted investors' focus in corporate balance sheets to broader macroeconomic risks, such as inflation, interest rates, and macro or economic growth. Let's take a look and see where Brent's at this afternoon, too, because this morning we had a bit of a pullback on the Brent chart. There we go. What's going on with Brent this evening as we go into another night of not so many bombs, actually. They, of course, pushed back on the bombing. We've got to do, I don't know, was it 10 days of peace? Give them, like, some space. That's the current rhetoric right now. It's just all political nonsense. 85 on Brent, coming down a little bit more from the 86, 88, 87 we saw this morning on that pullback from 91 in the morning. On Monday, long-awaited crypto bill Clarity Act may be voted on this week, but here's what you need to know. Again, going into, of course, the end of this week, if we do get that vote, again, my bet is going to be on that vote's going to happen next week. And again, it's not guaranteed to, of course, pass. The U.S. Senate may be moved forward this week with the Clarity Act, which aims to create a regulatory framework for the cryptocurrency market. However, the 60-vote threshold required to formally proceed, of course, we need at least 7 votes from the Democrats. We don't need to get into all this again. Okay, there is some uncertainty right now within the Republican Party itself, given the Republicans' limited majority in the Senate and Mitch McConnell's unlikely participation, unless he gets voted by proxy or something. He's still in a bed, right? He's like in a coma? Like, what's going on with Mitch right now? Is he alive? How many times am I going to ask this damn question? Is he alive or dead?
Stupid?
I don't know, guys. Let me know in the chat if you guys know. We need proof of life right now with Mitch McConnell. Every vote is considered crucial. Every vote to consider, of course, counts. The stance of the Republican senators like Josh Hawley and Rand Paul, who previously opposed the Genius Act, are being very closely watched regarding the Clarity Act. The primary goal of the Clarity Act is to create clear rules. Of course, I don't need to go into all this again. On the other hand, SEC member Hester Pierce warned that moving traditional financial products on the blockchain does not automatically exempt those products from security regulations. And we're going to, of course, we're going to be splitting between the SEC and the CFTC with these products in the future. All right, if you guys want to, of course, catch up with me on the live here tonight, don't forget to also be on the Patreon. We're going to have our Patreon live here in about an hour. Yeah, in about an hour. We're about the halfway mark here on the channel show for, of course, the morning open, the morning open for the foreign market tonight. And in such, we should probably take a look and see what's going on with the Kospi right now, too. Let's take a look over there before I forget to do so. There we go. Here we go. Kospi already opening down today as the AI trend down in the American market has now affected the foreign market. Boo-hoo! Oh no! It's another dump. Yeah, Apple Hill said about dump. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Continuing the sell-off. When will it end?
They call them dumps. Big, massive dump.
I hope it lasts. All right. All right, moving back. So yeah, we're gonna have, of course, the Patreon here, guys, in about an hour. Don't forget, it's only on the Patreon, and you are a part of course, that show over there. If you want to catch the merch store, it's in the link in the description down below as well. If you want a hat, T-shirt, stickers, a mug, or more, of course, you can find that over there in the description below. All right, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all the things down below, guys. We're gonna do some doom scrolling now, and of course, see if there's anything else we have missed in crypto. As I used to always, of course, like to catch up with the news. I don't like to miss anything in crypto. All right. Let me catch up with you guys one more time in the chat. One more time. AI grabbed my dick and twisted it, says Michael. Sorry, Michael, no. Stupid. Oh, damn, that sounds like it hurt. Milk Money says, Cupid and chillin' tonight, as he always is. Yes, you are. Braveheart McFreeman says, good evening. Yeah, Chaotic Gways in the chat. Yeah, and no sleep zone. Nowhere to be found, Andy. Nowhere to be found. All right. Let's see what's going on with crypto Twitter. Coinbase and Clarity Act. I think we have a vote as early as Monday of next week. That's, of course, going to be next week, guys. This is coming from, who's this again? Fayyar Shirzad? Okay.
So this bill is a extraordinarily bipartisan piece of work. It's ready for final action. We're very excited that it's going to get done.
Coinbase's chief policy officer.
Leader Thune did express some skepticism about getting done a number of the issues that he's got teed up for floor action before August. His commitment to getting the Clarity Act, I think, done before August remains. I've talked to his office, and we're hopeful that will happen. I think we'll have a vote as early as Monday of next week, and then we'll be able to get it done and hopefully let the Senate go back for the August recess with an important bipartisan win under their belt.
This kind of reminds me of the Genius Act. They stayed actually a little late for the Genius Act, too, to get that done. But it was also in the middle of a really big push for the big, beautiful bill. So, I don't know. I don't think we have anything else pressing right now. Just get it done. All right, just in, 1.7 trillion. Franklin Templeton announces their support for Clarity Act. My God, they're all lining up right before the deadline. My God, that's Franklin Templeton. That's BlackRock. That's Fidelity. That's Goldman Sachs. I mean, how many more do you need? Of course, BlackRock just always gets what they want anyway, so it doesn't even matter if anyone else applies. I don't think so. Franklin Templeton supports the passage of the Clarity Act. The bill would make clear how crypto is regulated. Investors would know what protections apply. Firms would know which regulators they answer to. It's time to provide the industry with the clarity it needs. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? The robots are coming. Robots leading the assault while human soldiers provide support. This is happening in Chinese military drills right now. The future of warfare came fast. Robots are taking the battlefield. All right, SEC Chair Paul Atkins says it's optimistic that Congress will pass the Clarity Act. This is Paul Atkins, of course, the SEC Chair right now, saying the same thing.
And provide technical assistance.
This is going to happen.
But ultimately, statute is the way to future-proof something. We are ready, willing, and able to come out with rules, that address the same issues in Clarity and other aspects of the crypto market. And I think that it behooves us to do that, either to implement the Clarity Act, or if something should not happen in Congress, then we stand ready to provide that. But ultimately, we need the certainty of a statute that will help future-proof, so that we have clear
future investors and more added liquidity to the markets come in. Yes. I asked you guys in the chat with a poll. Will the Clarity Act pass by next week? Yes or no? Yes or no? I'm the Clarity Bill on Capitol Hill. Senator Lamas.
You don't know me by now. You will never, never, never know me.
Senator Lummis, of course. If you don't know me by now, you'll never know me. The Clarity Act. That's funny. Just in, $1.8 trillion asset manager, of course, Michael Templeton, as of a few hours ago. We already covered that. Good. Of course, we were already up to date. U.S. dollars lost over 90%, 6% of its purchasing power since the Federal Reserve's creation in 1913. That's right, guys. That's right. Don't forget why we're here to begin with. Get off zero. Make sure you have some Bitcoin. Make sure you have enough exposure to this asset class. And of course in the right assets. Brian Armstrong says the Clarity Act is one of the on the 1 year yard line. He said that last week or 2 weeks ago. It's old news. He was actually taking the maybe, unless Besson said it first, you might have, of course, been I want to say. I'm pretty sure Besson said it first, and he just kind of ran with it. Clarity Act aims to hit Lazarus crypto networks. Cynthia Lummis is promoting Clarity Act as a response to North Korea's Lazarus group, which is now linked to some of the largest crypto thefts on record. I just heard too that North Korea just got hit with their own central bank by hackers in their own country too. So they have some pretty good hacking groups over there. They kind of have no choice. I mean, it's either hack or abide by the communist rule of North Korea. Breaking Bitcoin Treasury company Strategy MicroStrategy has increased their USD reserve by $525 million. This is, of course, what we covered this morning, achieving 2.1 years of dividend coverage. They don't have to worry about that. Of course, being able to pay their investors for the next 2.1 years. They have, of course, a long enough runway, I would think, unless we go into World War III. You're not going to need more runway than that for sure. Realistically, you probably only need a few more months. All right. And I think what he's trying to get that point across, and to his investors, this is enough, man. This is enough. All right. What else? Just says Clarity Act. Michael Saylor. BlackRock. Everybody else wants Bitcoin. Everyone wants Clarity Act to pass. Yeah, I think we're out there, guys. What the hell is this from the White House? Hop in the best dimension yet. The one where Trump is running for 2028? What is this? All the chupacabras get locked up? All the aliens? What the heck is... Oh my god, they did it. What the hell? Playing off of Rick and Morty. We love you, Chaos President. We love you. Wow. MAGA. Wow. This is getting out of hand. If you would have went back in time and you told little old me sitting at my desk in middle school or something that the president's going to be making videos based on cartoons in 2026, I would have lost my mind. Shit. A PSYOP, of course, killing it as usual. The Waymos are out of control, and they're running people over. Anything else? U.S. memory stocks are crashing. $1 trillion has been wiped out of the U.S. stocks in the last 3 hours. Damn! 50% of that came out of just 6 memory stocks. U.S. memory stocks are crashing, and on news that China has begun producing its own DUV chip-making machines. Investors worry China can now build more chip factories on its own, adding supply and pushing memory chip prices down. Exactly when the prices have been driving these stocks higher all year long. And that's one main reason why I guess we saw the chip sector, of course, get hit today. I don't know where they're at with the competition against Taiwan. Taiwan right now is able to produce 30 nanometer chips. I think America can only do like 10. So we're way behind, but I'm not sure where China is now with this news today. All right, anything else? Bitcoin since the US-Iran war started. Yeah. Just kind of crawling, man. All right. I think we're over it, guys. I think we're all caught up here. Let's double check and see what's going on with the normies today. Take a look at the, of course, normie search history. And then, show you where Bitcoin's likely going to go tomorrow. Let's see. T-Mobile outage. We had a T-Mobile outage today. I was unaware. We got Seattle shooting today. Yikes. More human casualties. Eric Bienenemy? I don't know who that is. His wife or something. Okay, Kai Sato, adrift at the sea. Nothing, of course, related to anything in our sector at all, not in the financial sector whatsoever. You'd imagine that Apple would be mentioned today. Carly Simon, Appleton tornado, not the Apple we're looking for. Phillies versus Marlins, Xbox outage. Of course, the normies look up 3 things, guys. Sports, video games, news. That's it. It's celebrities, celebrities, sports, video games. That's it. Supplemental security income. People can't afford anything, so they're looking for Social Security payments. Get that early. Get that before it's no longer available. Lindsay Clancy, Orioles versus Tigers. Sports. All the bottom is all sports. Yes, they love their sports. Normies love their sports. Pamela Anderson being searched today. She's got to be old. My God, she's got to be old. Cubs versus Cardinals. All the sports. James Comey Trump Seashells dispute. I don't know. Cali Ripa and Lake Mead Powell water crisis. Cool story, bro. Looks like, of course, the normies are again F minus today. We're gonna give them a new number or new acronym. I guess we're gonna give them. I get ready to give them a G last time. What am I gonna do now? I can't give them a Z. It's not that. I mean, it is pretty damn bad. It ain't nothing here. You know, a couple of worrisome things to look for, like outages and shootings, but I'll give them how about an H? Just give them an H today. Screw it.
What are you, stupid?
Normies have nothing of value today. All right, let's take a look and see how their Bitcoin searches are doing today in the past 7 days here. Okay, not too bad. This is probably the third or fourth highest we've seen since last week, so got to give that still curving it last week, so that'll of course see how this shapes up today next week for the lineup on Bitcoin search history. Looking at Ethereum over here versus Bitcoin, XRP, Solana, and Doge, of course the top 5 most searched assets here. This is covered at the end of my live stream every single day, and today's no exception. Bitcoin of course is still the king, and XRP is getting closer and closer to flatlining with the rest of the guys at the bottom there. Yeah, we're in the bear market, guys. It's very, very clear. We're still in the bear. So it's time to chill out. Yeah.
So
let's grab some
just chill out.
Red wine and a red day.
Yeah, drink a 7-Up. Eat a moon
Yes, sir.
pie.
Yes, sir.
Quit murdering people.
Yes. It's a beautiful red day, guys. Don't forget to be taking advantage of some of these prices. DCA, of course, is the way on a red day. Yeah, and all that rhymed too. It's got to be true if it all rhymes. All right. Let's get into what's going on with Bitcoin tonight. 63,500 hitting. Yeah, a little bit of a flash crash here within the last few hours. I think this dump started about 4 o'clock at the foreign market close. Pretty sure it started right around that 4 o'clock. Boom, rollover, and here we are in the foreign market open here right now. Let's take a look again real quick at the Kospi. The Kospi, of course, opening red so far today. That's what everyone's been looking for, of course, over in South Korea. Where are we at? Right there. Right here. Still down 7.4%. Continuing, of course, the downtrend for the last month. Continuing. Look at that roller coaster bleed out on the 6 month as well. I still think we're going down here. Somewhere probably right around that 5,250. Probably right around there on the Kospi before we see a correction. Where are we at now? We still got about $1,000 to go. Just keep on bleeding. All right. Let's get back over to what's going on here on the order books and see where Bitcoin's likely headed this evening, guys. Of course, as my predictions are usually 98% accurate here on the channel. I'm tired of being right. All right. If you guys didn't see that this morning, of course, we call the entire weekend of price action. Who else does this in crypto? I don't effing know. I have no clue.
Stupid?
I have no clue.
What are you, stupid?
Tired of winning.
And I'm tired of winning. I just want to be wrong. Tomorrow, hopefully we're wrong, guys. Hopefully tomorrow we're so wrong. Probably going to be wrong tomorrow because it's pretty volatile in the last 12 hours. Okay, let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Clean up the board for tonight and show you where we're going to go tomorrow. Just one day this time, not 3. Not as exciting, but it still is. It still is. All right. Of course, you only need to know 3 numbers if you're doing this. You're following along with me at home. I do this every single night. I've been doing this for years. Basically just following the psychology of the market, the overall sentiment, and some of the headlines kind of factored all in that to the mess as well. Follow the money, of course, and you follow Bitcoin where it's going into the next cycle. All right, see where we're going right now. 65,000 we just lost today. My God, a long way down too. We had just reached 65,700 on a wick just last night going into the morning. 2 a.m. What a catastrophe. Spectacular proportions there. Holy crap. I wonder if we can get a microphone pattern out of this. That'd be fun. Holy crap. We got a long way to go. We got a long way to go. Let me get rid of that for a bias. Let's show you where the baseline is going to be tonight. It's going to be spectacular. All right, 9, of course, if you haven't seen me do this before, 9, of course, is the morning open. 12 is the afternoon. Intraday trading, people going to lunch. The normies get to actually shop. Yeah, a little bit for crypto. Then we got, of course, have the 3 p.m., you know, wind down to the close. And we start over again in America. It's the same thing in the other side of the world. I have discovered this in my many, many years of doing this now. It's the same shit, different day in crypto. All right. So let's do it again, guys. Let's do it again. Baseline target. We got a long way to recover from this. Let's see if we can even get a baseline recovery from this today. 64,000 up until about midnight. See if we can get maybe just back up to this overall trend line here. 64,500. Right about maybe 1 or 2 o'clock. Let's see if we can just kind of hold that. We'll lose it more than likely around 3 o'clock in the morning. Roll this over right about 64K, maybe a little lower at the American Open right here about 9 o'clock. It's going to be our baseline target for this evening. Hopefully it's better than that. I might be going baseline bull tonight, guys. You never know. All right. Going into our bear case scenario. Bear case scenario, we're going to drop here at about 63,300 again. We need to stay above 63.3. If we lose 63.3, which we're basically at right now, we're probably going to be losing all the way down to maybe 61,600. That's kind of my base case. Bear case? It's kind of my best case bear case, I guess. The best bear case scenario. We're going to send it all the way down there. That's right on top of our parallel channel too, right? 61,600. Right there, just touching it. Let's go a little bit deeper, about 3 o'clock, rolling that over to about 60,008. Yeah, we'll stop about 60,008. Maybe try to recover that back above the parallel channel before the market open. All right, that's our bear case scenario. Bull case scenario going into this evening after a much oversold. Let's just start ripping that up for no reason. Let's get up to about 65,600. And then maybe if we get a big push to where we just left off, I guess, 66,500 on a bull case scenario for this evening. Roll over, of course, around 3 a.m. And we start tomorrow morning right on 65.3, almost like nothing happened. That'll be our best case scenario. I don't know if I'm calling for that one. I would love to be wrong in that direction, but you know, guys probably know where I'm going to go with this. It's very usual. All right. Let's get into a super bear. Super bear takes us down to 58,000. Screw it. Let's go all the way down there. See if we can get that to happen tomorrow. That'd be fun. Super bear case scenario down there, and Super Bowl is going to be at where, guys? You should know by now. 74,000, roughly 73,500. Again, going into those parabolic $10,000 candles we have not seen since last year. 73,500. There you go. That's our Super Bowl. All right. Again, the Super Bowl has happened 3 times last year. Perspective. 1 time Super Bear last this February, right? Last February. That was it. And of course, the channel has shown us all things. We suggest everything to the universe. This is how chaos magic works. And here we go again, guys, with chaos magic predictions for Bitcoin. Woo! All right. Where are we going? Realistically, where are we going? I'm gonna still say baseline bear. I'm still gonna say baseline bear, guys. Baseline bear, right down the middle. Hopefully, we get more baseline than anything. We just kind of stay on that baseline. That's kind of my hope for this evening. We got to get a clear bounce off that 63.3. Maybe one more retest could confirm that. And then, yeah, we're off a little bit higher. Again, this would be kind of our yin-yang reversal if we'd seen anything that comes close to 64K or 65K. And that's what we used to see. We used to see days where we've seen a yin-yang reversal. And I'd like to see that happen again. Like it used to. Like we just had a huge crash, though. People are probably worried about their investments in general, so you got to be thinking about that too. I'm going to be hoping for a baseline. More than likely going to see somewhere down here, a little bit lower though. But I'll leave that scribble on the board anyway for tomorrow morning. All right. Where are we going in the chat, guys? How are we doing? How are we doing? I'm drinking so much red wine tonight. It's a beautiful day. Glorious day. Glorious red day tonight. Strawberry Dragons, everyone's asking about Strawberry. Strawberry is here. Yes, she is. Let's catch up with some of you guys in the chat. How's the Chaos crew doing this evening? Good morning, Chaos. Good morning, Strawberry. Good morning, good morning. How you doing over there in Taiwan? How you doing over there in beautiful, beautiful Asia? Clear Deception, Clear Talking, Heads, Norway, Clarity. No way that Clarity gets past. You guys, of course, reacting. That's Braveheart McFreedom reacting to the 64% no by next week. Damn. Why so bearish? So many great asset managers are demanding it. You don't think they're going to get their way? BlackRock has never gotten their... has always gotten their way, by the way. They've never had... I think they only ever had one ETF they filed for and not actually get listed. Only one in their entire company history. I'm pretty sure that's the record. I wouldn't be going against the grain against BlackRock and what their wants and desires are. Okay, good evening, Chaotic Gway, some Braveheart McFreedom. Let's see where else we're at. How are the parents? Says Braveheart to Strawberry. You guys, of course, continuing the chatter here a little bit. Clarity in 2028 says Jake the Snake. Damn, that is a hell of a long time away. How you doing? Of course, the King of Ohio joining us this evening.
Hail the King of Ohio!
Yes, Jake the Snake. How you doing this evening? Baseline Bear for another 6 weeks. You know it. You know it. The King demands it. It's ever shall be. Yes. Red for another 6 weeks. I would love that. Nunya in the chat, stopping shipping sulfuric acid to the island to be here. Sulfuric acid, huh? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Nunya. Brave Farming Freedom says, time well spent. Enjoyed. Take lots of pictures, of course. Strawberry Dragons, enjoy your vacay. For sure. Nick Lovett in the chat, is Gway dead? Is Gway dead? Right now, it definitely feels like it, doesn't it? Still struggling to get back up here. Probably going to be doing another retest of the top, on top of the trend here. Let's zoom out and see what's going on with Gway here for a second. I did a shower it with blue pills. Maybe I need to start showering it with orange pills. Well, that might be good for Bitcoin instead. All right, so yeah, I did give it quite a few blue pills. We got a nice little reaction out of it. I sold a quarter of my portfolio. I'm still holding a quarter that's left. That is it, and I'm going to be out on the next push back up. If we even get close to it, I have another exit set at about 339. I just want to get out of this damn thing. Forget it as a distant memory. Yeah, we are still doing the thing, the bleed out thing, right? Let's actually zoom out a little farther than this on the weekly, on the daily, maybe. Damn, it's a lot of blue pills. Can't see the chart. Can't see the damn chart. They just keep getting bigger. Oh my god, what did I do? I think I broke it, guys. I broke the Gway. These things don't work no more. Too many pills. What happened? I'd imagine it probably would happen. All right. We zoomed out enough. Maybe on the weekly. Still paint a pretty gnarly picture here on the weekly. My god, man. All right. Okay, another retest here, possible to, still that 3839. It's still possible that is going to be the range high for the next leg up. Albeit, might have to move my my target a little lower. Might have to get out a little bit lower because we are starting to intersect a little bit lower now. I would say maybe getting closer to about, if you're lucky, that 3.3. Maybe it's going to stop at 2.9 though. Maybe 3.3. That'll be another test of trend on the trend high here. First one will be this 2.6. If you do say a breakout from there, it's going to be that 3.1, 3.3. And then if you're really, really lucky, it's going to be this 3.8, 3.9. Which I really don't know if it's going to get that much. The lower we go, the easier it is for the move. So my guess is it might actually hit that 114% from where we are now. My God, really? It's nuts. They've been making a killing on these swings back up. Look at this, 70% from the low to the last breakup on the last, downward trend high. And again, if we do the trend high here, it's still about 50% move to about 2.5, 2.6. I almost kind of want to buy some right now and just do the same thing over and over again a few more times. I might make some of my money back. on the Gway. All right, so yeah, still looking like it's in a dead cat bounce. Nothing really has changed on Gway. All right, of course, catching that up for Nick in the chat. Braveheart says baseline depression inbound this fall, winter. Moon pie sales are low. Barbed wire sales are spiking, and tent sales at an all-time high. Yes, Let's go. So much dupe. I love the way you guys talk on some of this stuff. Yes, and you're actually matching my YouTube history too. It's the stuff I like to watch before I go to bed. It's my nursery rhymes before I go to bed. Let's take a look at my history here. It's no one live on this planet anymore. Yeah, there it is. How about this one? Americans are about to snap.
Thousands of people on top of each other.
I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. If I catch you vandalizing a flock camera, I'm suddenly gonna catch amnesia.
People are losing their minds. People are living more in the streets. This is another 15-minute city.
You own nothing and be happy.
You own nothing and be happy.
The price of homes
They're
will be
figuring
so
it out.
expensive
They're figuring it out.
that you can't afford a home. And this is where you will end up at. A true 15-minute city.
Yes, sir. All right, I do love the Doom guys. Okay, come on, Otaku, don't say it's dead. Don't be saying it's dead, says Nick. I just bought back in today, bro. Stop it. Stop shitting on me, bro. I'm not shitting on you, man. I'm shitting on the project. It's probably time to move on. All right, Benzion Malakowski, friend of the show, says, yeah, Nunya. Oh, really? Benzion Malakowski. Interesting. Not sure who that is. Sup, Paul? Nick Lovett, of course, shouting out to Paul. Faking Yahoo, Brave Army Freedom, is still not believing that Netanyahu is real right now. Yeah, he's supposed to be meeting with him soon, right? Is he a robot? Looks like my Gwei dad is in here, says Nick Lovett. Jeez. Cheers, Senior Lovett. New laptop on deck. Nice. Of course, yeah. Congratulations on the new laptop. Nunya says stopped selling Monica Lewinsky dress stain remover. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I think it's a bit old news, man. I mean, the '90s calls. I went to, yeah. It's Lewinsky back. Brave Farm Freedom says, "Yo, talk to someone today. Asked why is Zebek died." I was curious to get your analysis. Yeah, I've been talking about that on the Patreon Live. As of the last two Patreon Lives we did mention, of course, my analysis on it. I guess we could talk about that again tonight if you want. Danny says all of them blue pills cause a major hemorrhaging. And of course, Gwei is Gwei, says Strawberry Dragons. Oh man, I know. Sorry guys, it is what it is. Gwei just had its time. At its time. Jeez, it could still come back, but as of right now, I haven't heard anything positive about what the product devs are saying. There's nothing. They're not saying anything still on the project. All right. So yeah. You gotta move on. Sometimes you gotta know where to, of course, cut your losses, and I've been doing that for quite a while here on Gwei. Since about what, 5.3? Yeah, 5.3. No, I forget that damn number. Okay, all right. Moving on, guys. Moving on. We do have the Patreon live here in about a half hour, so we're still a little early. If you guys have any suggestions in the chat, if you want to look at any coins, I can of course do that right now. I'll probably be doing that for another 5-10 minutes, and then we'll of course take a break and come back for the Patreon live at 9:30. The news is starting to slow down in crypto. We're getting into the deepest part of the bear. And we're gonna come out on the other side of this swinging, guys. You just got to make sure you are actually DCAing right now. Make sure you're actually buying coins that will matter in the next 3 to 6 months, because I'm telling you, when it starts moving back up, you don't want to be the ones holding the dog, frog, and cat coins. I'm telling you, the poo-poo coins are not going to do very well once all the real players with the real money come in, and like we've never seen before. All right. So yeah. Anyone got a number? Got a thing? I guess not. I guess we'll go to break earlier. Will the Clarity Act pass by next week? 71% of you guys say no. It's not gonna pass. So bearish, guys. Damn. It's not gonna pass soon, huh? I guess not. Just another Groundhog Day. In crypto, 64,000. Yeah. Still a bit away from 64K. Alrighty, all right, guys. I guess I will call it. I'm feeling it. And I'm feeling the red wine too. So much red today. I love it. One more double check before we get over here. Look at this beautiful on the 100. Yeah, beautiful on the 100. Still everything is red. Beautiful day on the 1 hour. Coming up a little bit. It looks like the foreign market's coming up a little bit. They're buying the dip in the foreign market. At least this morning in the foreign market open. All right, guys, I'll see you on the other side. Stay safe. I'll see you on there soon. If you guys are part of the Patreon, it's only $15 a month. I'll see you over there on the other side. It's less than a bottle of Tito's, less than a bottle of really good wine. And, of course, less than a date with your mom. I will see you with the Patreon live. Later, guys. Later. I'll see you very soon.
When will then be now? Soon.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money or gold bars. In other words, hold my key. Oh! In other words, let's make history.
All right. You know what pairs well with a red wine? Fortune cookie. Yeah, it's a fortune cookie. It's been a while since I opened one of them, I think. Let's see what we got. On a Monday. It's definitely been a while since I opened a fortune cookie on a Monday. It's kind of a Friday thing. But I think it would pair well with a red wine. It looks like Knowledge is Power. A pretty generic one. Yeah. Yeah. And it's from, that's why. It's from Purdue University. Oh, cool. Go to Purdue, bro. Where the hell's Purdue anyway? Anyway. There you go, guys. Hope you had fun. Of course, I'm bringing, of course, the crypto news to you at both times of the day, morning and evening. And we're going to be on the road here soon to Thailand. So hopefully, I'll give you guys the skinny while I'm over there on the other side. A lot of crypto, of course, native countries are going to go viral. And I think Thailand's going to do very well as well. Not going to be able to participate, not going to be a citizen. But it's going to be fun, of course, to be an observer over there and see how that adopts. If we have to, of course, adopt it for their country. No crypto capital gains tax for at least 3 years. I mean, that's at least positive for anyone who's living over there. All right. Anyway, guys, I'll see you, of course, on the other side. I'll see you on the Patreon. It's always hard to say goodbye. Cheers. Later.
Watch the cash burn, lead fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are rising, ICE taking the crown. But we're the ones that won't back down.
Bet.